This video is brought to you by Privacy. Yeah, Privacy is the sponsor of today's video, and they let you buy things online using virtual cards to protect your identity and bank information on the internet. And right now, new customers will automatically get $5 to spend on their first purchase. So go to privacy.com/theteslaspace to sign up now. In addition to keeping your information safe to prevent card fraud, Privacy will make sure that you are never accidentally billed twice or upgraded to another service without your consent. You can set a spending limit to what you should be paying with that service, or sign up to free trials that require a card to be put down without the worry of not canceling in time and being billed for something you're not using. You can skip all the customer service hoops by simply pausing your Privacy card, and Privacy will block the charges for you. With Privacy, you can make a virtual card with just a click, and with their browser extension, it'll automatically detect checkout fields on a website for a faster checkout. Let's say, for example, you want to use LinkedIn Premium for a month while you search for a new job. With Privacy, you can sign up and set the spending limit to $0. That way you don't have to worry about canceling the plan, knowing they will not be able to charge you when the trial runs out. You could also do this with Spotify Premium or any other similar service. That peace of mind is handy and can save you a bunch of money. So head to privacy.com/theteslaspace and sign up for an account. New customers will automatically get $5 to spend on your first purchase. Again, go to privacy.com/theteslaspace and sign up now. Let's get back to the video. On today's episode, we are looking at Elon Musk's Box House, SpaceX gearing up for an orbital Starship attempt, Starlink going global, Tesla opening up their Superchargers to the competition, and big news for Tesla Solar in China. Let's get going. Hey Elonites and Musketeers, welcome to the Tesla Space, where we share the latest news, rumors, and insights into all things Tesla, SpaceX, and Elon Musk. Elon mentioned on Twitter recently that he had sold all of his fancy California houses and was now primarily living in a modest home at Starbase, Texas. We had gotten reports that he was living in one of the original ranch homes of Boca Chica Village, the tiny neighborhood adjacent to the SpaceX test facility. But now we seem to have gotten some clarification that Elon is actually living in a box next to a trailer park. Yes, I know, we are playing that up for drama. This is supposed to be a fun show. But anyway, of course, the box that Elon is reportedly living in is a prefabricated tiny home made by a company called Boxable. This is the Casita model, which is a 20 by 20 foot square foldable housing unit made from concrete and steel panels. The whole thing sells for $50,000 US. From the aerial shots, we can see that Elon's Boxable is just next to the campsite of Airstream trailers that house SpaceX employees. Being the boss seems to have bought him the luxury of having a few trees for privacy, but that's about all he's got. Elon has a small wooden deck outside his front door, but his house seems to be surrounded by dirt and piles of something that looks like building materials. Elon joked on Twitter that he'd upgraded his $50,000 house to now be worth $69,000. This company, Boxable, is actually really cool. Not sponsored or anything. They're just making some really neat products. The box houses are shipped out of the back of a truck, and when they arrive, they just need to be folded out and they're ready to go. The units are light enough that they could even be put on a trailer and towed around by a pickup truck or powerful SUV. They have a video of a Tesla Model X pulling one of the compact houses around the Boxable factory in Nevada. The houses are stormproof, fireproof, and if Elon is living in one, then it can probably stand up to pieces of an exploded rocket ship landing on it too, though that's not guaranteed. And the company is obviously big fans of Elon. They've made a few videos specifically addressing him and pitching themselves as the official housing supplier for Starbase, Texas, and even the planet Mars. Definitely a company to keep your eye on. SpaceX President Gwynne Shotwell was recently quoted at the National Space Society's International Development Conference as saying that SpaceX are shooting for July as the date for the first ever orbital test flight of the Starship vehicle. SpaceX has an ambitious flight plan for its debut attempt to low Earth orbit. According to a Federal Communications Commission filing, SpaceX plans to fly Starship from Boca Chica Beach in South Texas and land it approximately 100 kilometers in the ocean of the northwest coast of Kauai in Hawaii. SpaceX is rapidly building a launch tower to support the giant Super Heavy rocket that will propel the Starship spacecraft to orbit. The basic idea is that Starship will be stacked on top of the Super Heavy booster, creating the largest flying vehicle that humankind has ever built. That whole rocket-powered skyscraper goes up through the atmosphere, and after the two separate, the booster comes down for a controlled landing in the ocean, while the Starship reaches low Earth orbit. Then, the Starship comes down for a controlled landing in the ocean as well. Shotwell made sure to stress during her recent appearance that this is the plan, but not a guarantee. She said, "I'm hoping we make it, but we all know that this is difficult. We are really on the cusp of flying that system, or at least attempting the first orbital flight of that system, really in the very near term." She went on to say, "I don't think that people really have even comprehended what this system is going to do." Shotwell then commented on Elon's race to Mars, saying that Musk feels in a huge hurry to develop Starship for a sustaining capability that will take people to the moon and Mars. That means it's not one ship every 2 years, right? We have to be able to fly dozens of ships during the time frame when you can get people to Mars, she said at the conference. Musk targets to land the first Starship on the Red Planet before the year 2026. The first uncrewed Starship mission could carry cargo to the Martian surface sometime in 2022 or 2024. Hey, have you ever seen a Tesla tequila bottle? They're very cool and very rare, and we are giving you a chance to win one of your very own. Want to enter the giveaway? All you need to do is subscribe to our newsletter first for the details. Link is in the description below. Elon Musk recently confirmed that his Starlink satellite internet system has reached the important milestone of 69,420 simultaneous active users, which is obviously a joke, but it's still pretty damn impressive for a system that is still in a limited beta testing phase. Back in February, we heard that Starlink was still at just 10,000 users, so this is very fast growth for such a new product. Basically, Starlink has been rolling out to early adopters who live in fairly specific areas of the world, mostly the northern United States and southern Canada. Beta testers purchase the ground receiver dish and modem for about $300 and pay $100 per month for the service. Depending on the location, some people have been able to achieve really impressive download and upload speeds already, and for many users in remote mountainous regions like the Pacific Northwest, Starlink is the first opportunity they've ever had to get high-speed internet at their home. It's really, really cool stuff. Elon said that all 72 orbital planes of the system should activate in August, and together with several other improvements, that will mean global coverage should be possible. That will still exclude the North and South Pole, however, but Elon is saying that Starlink should be able to reach those regions in about 6 months. Apart from this, Elon also shared some updates on Starlink's internet service for airlines, which was hinted at in previous FCC applications. Musk noted that regulatory approval is the schedule driver for Starlink's aircraft internet rollout, though he says that SpaceX is currently focusing on getting certifications for the Boeing 737 and Airbus A320, since they serve the highest number of passengers. Elon also mentioned that development testing for Gulfstream aircraft, also known as private jets, is ongoing as well. Tesla has confirmed to Norwegian officials that it plans to open the Supercharger network to other automakers by September 2022. Superchargers have always been a massive advantage for Tesla, the world's largest electric vehicle fast charging network. There are over 25,000 superchargers at over 2,700 stations worldwide, and so far, only Tesla vehicles have had the luxury of using them. However, Tesla has often indicated that it is open to the idea of sharing the supercharger network with other automakers, but it would be dependent on coming to an agreement on sharing the cost. Besides, we know that their company goal is to simply accelerate the transition to sustainable energy, not to create an electric car monopoly or squash competition. Sharing technology will be a big step forward towards that goal. Tesla has been rumored to be in discussions with other EV companies to come to such a deal in the past, but we have never seen any actual results. Rumors of Tesla opening up the Supercharger network have been ramping up lately, a German official recently announced that they have been in talks with Tesla to open the network to other automakers. Now we have an even better indication that this is actually happening. We know that Tesla has been in contact with the governing body of Vestland County in Norway about getting access to government incentives to deploy their charging stations. However, the government only gives those incentives to charging stations that are open to all automakers. In minutes of a council meeting obtained by the website Electrek, government officials confirmed that Tesla has told them that it plans to open the Supercharger network to other automakers by September 2022, and therefore they agree to approve the incentives as long as Tesla goes through with the initiative. It's unclear if it would be for Norway, Europe, or globally, but like we said, Tesla has recently been in similar talks with Germany. It would also be easier for Tesla to open the network in Europe, where its superchargers use the CCS connector, which is standardized in that part of the world. In North America, Tesla would have to offer an adapter at the charging stations for other brands, since it uses a proprietary plug on Tesla vehicles and charging stations in this market. I don't know about this one. Supercharger stations can get busy as hell sometimes with Tesla vehicles already. If we start opening this up to everybody, then that congestion just gets even worse. Maybe if they're able to build a whole lot more stations over the next years, this could work out though, and overall for the electric market, it does make sense. Tesla China announced that it has launched a solar-powered supercharger facility in Lhasa, Tibet. The chosen area is known for getting over 3,000 hours of annual sunshine. Lhasa was an ideal location for Tesla to install a supercharger facility outfitted with a solar panel canopy and Tesla power walls for energy storage needs. We know this kind of system has always been Elon's dream for the supercharger network. As a former resident of California, Elon was affected by the state's frequent rolling blackouts and 2019's power failures due to wildfires. It's pretty safe to assume that this new solar supercharger in Tibet is going to be the future of supercharger stations around the world moving forward. Back in April of this year on Earth Day, Tesla made an announcement that all supercharger energy will be 100% renewable in 2021. That point was never really expanded on, and we haven't heard anything about it since, but this solar station in China looks like the first step in that direction. Though I don't honestly expect all superchargers will be converted within this year. That would be great, but it just seems like way too much work to accomplish in 6 months. We also got new reports out of China that indicate Tesla is getting ready to launch their energy division in the Asian market, starting with the Powerwall home battery pack. So far, Tesla's solar and home battery system has been available mostly to consumers in the United States, with some smaller scale rollouts in markets like Australia and Germany. But lately, Tesla has listed energy jobs in China, indicating that it could start solar and Powerwall residential installations in the country. By the way, guys, don't forget about the Tesla Tequila Prize giveaway. We're making you work for this, but it's not so bad. Step 1, all you got to do, subscribe to the Tesla Space newsletter if you're not already. Step 2, open your newsletter every Tuesday morning and find your unique referral link at the bottom of the email. Step 3, spam that link out to people you think will love Tesla and SpaceX news as much as you do. The more successful referrals you get, the more entries into the prize draw. And if you're wondering what the Tesla Space newsletter is, well, we deliver all the updates on Tesla, SpaceX, Elon Musk, and of course Neuralink in a quick, fun, and easy to read package. Link to sign up is in the description below. Again, it's theteslaspace.com. Once you sign up, be sure to check your promotions tab to make sure our emails are going to your main inbox. If you want to continue to learn about everything regarding Tesla, SpaceX, and Elon Musk, we've got 2 more video options for you on the screen to check out. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up today if you liked it, and subscribe to our channel for weekly content just like this.